On the nose, you get vibrant tart cherries, raspberry and wild bramble fruits layered with earthier notes, think beetroot and roast rhubarb, and a mix of delicate spice, nutmeg and pepper and a touch of clove. There's a line of baking spice here that shows up in Ghost Rock's whites too, so you get the sense that this isn't just winemaking, it's vineyard signature. The palate is juicy and generous with ripe cherry fruit, silky tannins and that spice just weaving through it all. It's got that kind of savoury complexity that keeps you coming back for another sip. It's totally Moorish. When your vineyard sits just a stone throw from Bass Strait, the ocean's not just scenery, it shapes the wine. We recently rounded up every Tassie Pinot we could get our hands on and put them through a blind tasting, part of a deep dive editorial on younggunofwine.com. Our panel was made up of winemakers and sommeliers, serious palates, and because it was a blind tasting, there was no label bias. Each expert picked their top 6 wines from the lineup. This wine, the 2024 Ghost Rock Estate Pinot, was one of those picks, and that's no small feat given the quality coming out of Tasmania right now. The winemaker here is Sierra Blair, who also picked up the People's Choice Trophy at the 2025 Young Gun of Wine Awards. And the vineyard was a finalist in our Vineyard of the Year Awards back in 2021. Ghost Rock is planted on the north coast of Tassie, just east of Devonport in what's known locally as the Cradle Coast or northwest Tasmania, although sub-regions aren't yet officially recognised in Tasmania. And Ghost Rock is pretty much out on its own. The nearest vineyard is about 15 kilometres away, and so it's a bit of a lone ranger in that part of the island. Now, being right on the coast, the ocean's a big player. It acts like a natural thermostat. It keeps the really hot days from getting too hot and the cool nights from getting too cold. And that gentle, steady climate helps ripen the grapes slowly and evenly, preserving natural acidity and building up complex flavours. The sea breezes also help with disease pressure in the vines. They dry out the canopy, keeping things clean and healthy, but here's something you might not expect. Wind actually encourages the grapes to grow thicker skins. It's a kind of natural self-defense mechanism. The vines go, better toughen up. Thicker skins mean more colour and more tannin and often more spice in the wine. And spice is exactly what you get in this 2024 Pinot. Harvested late, between the end of March and mid-April, 2024 was a warm year, so the fact that they were still picking into April, well into autumn, tells you just how cool and slow ripening this site really is. If you want to go deeper on Tasmanian Pinot or any other topic, head to younggunofwine.com. Cheers.